All right, Peabody. You with me? Okay. Hey, Riven, how are you doing? You're here. Yeah, me too. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it still sucks. Yeah. Yeah, take care of yourself. It's very weird. Like, uh, it's very Russian. It's just kind of all over the place. It's less about a specific mythology and more just about uh, doing its own thing. Um, but yeah, I'll start streaming again, or I'll continue when Peabody gets back, since I think you two are the only ones actually watching the stream. But uh, but yeah, no, it's yeah, it's very weird, and like there's a lot going on there, but it does not it's kind of dense to get into at first. Um, but very rewarding in my opinion. I did a stream of the second one for some friends and uploaded those videos to YouTube if you are interested in checking that out. And you don't get sick of the sound of my voice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my brother's death anniversary is in 11 days. It's, yeah, like you said, it gets easier, but it's still rough. But Lilith's 15th gotcha day is in 13 days, so that's nice. Bone juice. I don't know about that. Is that what you? Oh, okay. She doesn't get steroids, but she gets monoclonal antibodies. But I guess it is still bone juice, or maybe nerve juice. I think that's probably more accurate, because I think they're supposed to target the feline nerve growth factor or something like that. But yes, she also gets more nerve juice on the 26th. Right now, she is conked out. My sweet baby. So I'm planning a trip to Mexico in a few weeks, uh, assuming we're not actively at war with them by then. Um, so want to help you. How are you feeling? Oh, excellent. Had a good night's sleep. Full of energy. Well, yeah, this is Capella, the daughter of Vlad, who sort of runs the town's economy. Unclear why she's the one letting me out of jail, but you know. Full of energy, ready to stand trial. I am going to be tried now, right? Why the sarcasm? They only locked you up so you wouldn't run away. And now you can't run away. So you can come out of your cage. Just like that? Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you'll understand why. But first, I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? Wasn't my idea. I was invited, with a letter. I agreed in the hope that living proof of immortality would save Thanatica. And then when I got here, an outbreak occurred. Odd coincidence, isn't it? I don't believe in coincidences. Exactly, kid, exactly. I was lured here on purpose. So, what are you going to do now? Don't have a lot of options, do I? I'll look into what he left behind first thing. The phenomenon itself is gone, but there are still witnesses to his longevity. Explaining it is paramount. You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Caina will always be my enemy, so there's no love lost between our families. And yet, I must help you. I don't want to. I must. Otherwise, the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. You could have knocked on the door yourself. We haven't met her yet, but she's Simon's granddaughter, I think. She's basically Maria Caina is basically kind of the resident rich bitch. And she, like Capella, is a mistress, or supposed to be a mistress, which are basically like important women in the town. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Stock Rubin. I've heard about him. He's a colleague of mine, one of few around here. You haven't just heard about him, you've worked with him. Or you will, I'm not quite sure. No, I'm positive I've never worked with him. He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouses. Look for him there. A hideout? Sure. Clear sign of an honest man. But you won't be able to go there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up those steps, you'll see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing. And here I am, right place, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. What's up there anyway? The man who last saw Simon Kane hides somewhere in the warehouses. The Dr. Stanislav Rubin might know something about Simon Kane's life and death. If only I could reach him. Whoa! Oh, hello. I like these spin-arounds. Alexander Saburov, governor of the town. The Saburovs are the load-bearing bones of this town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor Saburov pinned all his hopes on me, and hated me for it. He thought the star from the capital would show the Kanes and Olgimskis how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, that star proved to be another dreamer.
You can't look straight at the sun or at death without flinching. Whose saying was that?
Dankovsky. Before you ask, I allowed the girl in. She is Olgimski's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf. But even if she hadn't, I wouldn't have kept you here. You threw me behind bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free. And what a mercurial tyrant you are. What were you detained for? You know that perfectly well, Governor Saburov. Why do you ask? You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. It was a despicable act. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't do it again. You can't go back, and you can't undo the past. Today, the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. And now we are both trapped. Is it not ironic? He who digs holes is liable to fall into them, is all I'll say. There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city in prisons. A prison is also a fortress, but our fortress lacks food and water. Outside, we are presumed dead. Know this, Dankovsky. I wanted to punish your cowardice, that much is true. But I did not want you dead. I'm sorry. What do you mean, presumed dead? 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead, not to be rescued, unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly. Without a protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone light the fires. So officially, you and I are dead. A decree was issued, you say, by whoever wields that power, right? Tell it to me straight. You issued an inhumane rule, never expecting to be its victim. I did not issue that decree, nor did you, though everyone pinned their hopes on you at first. You have no moral right to condemn the decisions of those who at least tried to act. Fine, I'll deal with this later. But for us to be let out, someone has to venture outside, right? I'm ready to volunteer. The miasma already seeps into the rooms of the town hall, and you want me to open the front door? No, our only chance is to barricade ourselves in and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. A device? Yes, the one you confiscated, along with all my belongings, including medicine, by the way. No, your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination of the town hall just because of your novelty lighter. And your alternative proposal is? We bide our time, hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. A brilliant plan, thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said the plague is already in the town hall. Where? The far room. We've locked it already. Give me the prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device works. Fine. Your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there, on the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you. But if you fail to clear the miasma there, you won't be let out. Another day at the office for a doctor in crisis. The end of the beginning. False freedom. The district is infected. People have barricaded themselves in the town hall, but the miasma is already seeping in. Think, Dankovsky, think. Oh, okay, interesting. So these are like thoughts of things that happened day 4, which we haven't actually played yet. But now we learned about them in the story, so we remember them now. Interesting. And they connect to today's thoughts. This is very cool. Oh. I love Saburov's face. Kind of looks like a younger Grand Moff Tarkin, Peter Cushing kind of guy.
Let us take the box, peek inside, and then decide.
Governor Sabarov. He has the power, but not the will. Straight as an arrow. Victoria Olgimskaya, Jr., the daughter of a local factory owner. She thinks she wields mystical powers and the authority that comes with them.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
Morphine crystals, morphine, valerian, calomel, tobacco, coffee. Ah, this is all my stuff. Matches, camphor, and my watch. There we go. What is that? The second hand is a gear. The minute hand is an arc. The hour hand is a semicircle. Or is this not a clock after all? It is a sick-ass clock.
You. Are you the head of this place? Could you sign this paper for me, please? The death certificate, I mean.
Whose death certificate?
My brother's dead. Bad man he was. Wicked man. Still, he was family. Now I'm fussing about, collecting all the papers. But I'll be frank, don't have his name in here. I forgot his name, and no one's willing to help me.
You came to get a death certificate drawn up for your brother, but you forgot his name. Uh-huh. Was he really your brother?
I don't know myself how this could happen. It's like it was kicked out of my head. Like there's just a black blot in my mind where my brother's name used to be. And the secretary, he says there were only 2 bodies brought from the station. But how could there be only 2 if Burak knifed 3? It's a mistake. Please tell them. You arrived on the same day. Maybe you saw it.
I did. An herb bride took your brother's body away. Burak is the Haruspecs. They referred to him a couple times, but they haven't talked to him about him a lot. But he's the guy who killed those guys at the station. The Haruspecs is the protagonist of Pathologist 2. Haruspecs is someone who does divination through entrails. He's a surgeon. Yeah, like she said, we'll take his name and give his body back to Suok, and Twire will bloom. I did. An herb bride took your brother's body away.
Sorry, that can't be true. For the kin to take a body, someone needs to give them permission. They have a special relationship with bodies. They would never take one without asking.
Yes, indeed, it was me. I gave her permission to take the body.
You? How could you? What did he ever do to you that you fed him to the kin? I thought you were a doctor or a scientist, and you... Have you no shame? They didn't just take the body. They took his name from all of us, from his family. How on earth am I going to remember his name now?
At the station, everyone claimed he had no relatives, and so the price of an error is the memory of a man. Ugh, I gotta go kick something.
I'm begging you, tell him to open the doors. Everything's locked. We're trapped in here. Are you totally out of your mind? Use your head. Do you think they lock the doors for fun? Have you seen what's out there? It's like the last days of Sodom, and Mara Shabnak walks on her clay legs. My friend's stuck outside. We were together. I managed to slip inside, but he...
What kind of friend are you, leaving him there like that?
He's a goner. Forget it. Your friend's gone. Whole district's doomed. There's plague fumes everywhere, no air to breathe. We're doomed too. Simple as that.
So why is everyone standing around like nothing happened? Why is no one doing anything?
This is what's being done. The quarantine dictates that infected districts must be sealed off. And that's how we ended up here. Whoever came up with the quarantine rules is a real idiot. They've locked themselves in the town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All the doors are locked. They've walled us in and left us for dead.
And who is this genius? Who is in charge of the quarantine?
Someone or other. Could be anybody at this point. A chicken with its head cut off could do better. Seemed like old Gimsky Jr. was calling the shots at first. There was talk of a vaccine even, and some big shot started issuing these ridiculous decrees.
Isn't that a doc from the capital here? Isn't he overseeing the emergency command?
I heard that the doctor lost his nerve and tried to skip town.
Yep. Disgraceful. How could someone look themselves in the mirror after that?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I feel sorry for him. I understand the fear. I'd run too if I could. But it's too late now. I only regret one thing. Who's going to water Miss Zoya now?
Who's Miss Zoya?
My poppy plant. My beauty. She just started blooming. Bright red flowers. Oh, so pretty. And now she'll wither, my poor child.
Whole town's on the brink of death and you're worried about a potted plant.
I feel bad for everyone, but so what? Is it Miss Zoya's fault? I should have watered her when I went outside today. If I don't make it out alive, promise me you'll look after her for me, okay? She needs watering every day, just a little. But it has to be done.
You really think I have nothing better to do than tend to a potted plant? Some people get trapped, others happily trap themselves. Doors, windows, and brains, all boarded off. Oh, it's you. I know this guy. Vlad the Younger. Vladislav Olgimsky. Vladislav Olgimsky, son of Vladislav Olgimsky, the factory owner. Right? This game's so fucking Russian. Heir to one of the three ruling families. One could imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's power could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with contemporary thinkers. He put his faith in progress. And as his reward, the dirtiest of tasks fell to him.
You want to have the upper hand, and you need to get your foot in the door. But your head... I'm not quite sure what to do about your head.
What options does the town have when there's no vaccine or cure? When there's neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our only tools to slow the plague's spread.
Hold on. Are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts?
Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore Burak did 5 years ago. They can think what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Burak sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I, at least, told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. I understand the logic behind it, but the measures should be granular, not district-wide. And why bonfires? What do they guarantee? An infected man could light one just as well. It's a primeval belief, one might say. She can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it, or in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. Please keep in mind our orderlies are simple folk. They need a convincing omen to compel them into the plague fumes. Convincing to them, not you or I.
She can't tolerate fire. You mean the plague?
The sarcasm is unwarranted. The plague feels alive even to me sometimes, let alone the orderlies. If you'd spent any time with us, you would understand.
And I was just beginning to respect you.
Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures.
And here we are.
I will soon pay with my life for my actions.
Don't say that. We'll get out of here, all of us. And I already know how.
I will soon pay for my life with my actions.
That, I think, was my mania ticking up.
As will you for your inaction. I am not a proud man, Dankovsky. 2 days ago I waited for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. If you wished to take matters into your own hands, I would not have stood in your way. But you simply didn't show up.
You're a brave man, Vlad. You actually tried to do something. I won't let you die. Ooh, nutshells. Local children believe that nuts can capture souls after death. They say they're like the polyhedron, whatever that means. There we go. What you got here? Foolish, short-sighted decrees. Or just inexperienced to the point of criminal negligence. If I held the power in this town, I would have wielded it more wisely. Hold on. Are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? You're right. Sometimes only the harshest measures can prevent total catastrophe.
I feel a current in my veins. This must be the illumination Mother shined with.
Oh, I need to take the anti-plague prototype from the counter. There it is. If the plague truly is intelligent, then intelligence is the only thing that can defeat it. 20. It's just a tiny little town. They plan to develop on the other side of the river. That impossible tower is a dominant landmark. Oh, there we go. Cleared it all out. Yep. Calomel and matches.
These rains chafe my hands bloody.
What's that smell? Bile. The prototype uses other reagents as well, but they hardly smell of anything. Your contraption works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to traverse the infected district? We've already established that you have no better options. Fine, let's assume that too. Listen up. You need to make it to the southern end of the district. It's guarded by orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoided. By vigilantes, you mean a mob armed with sharp sticks, driven by fear? Got it. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one. That's important. Again with the bonfires. I'll just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. I'll be standing in front of them as living proof. I've said it already. This is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. If there are fires burning in an area, that means there are still survivors, still able-bodied and healthy. Only those are worth saving. We were ordered not to bother with small pockets of doomed people. But you're suggesting I light all these bonfires by myself to deceive your own system? It's not my system. We issued the decree in haste and panic. If I survive, I will overturn it. We'll see. Alright. I'm gonna smoke some tobacco. 'Cause I need to move quick. Signal bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. I can leave if I light several bonfires. Okay. start fires, you need matches on hand. Open the inventory. Small items like matches or vials are kept in pockets rather than my carpet bag. Best to store consumables here. From each pocket, I can quickly use items. Makes sense. Oh, I see. Yeah. So now that I've used one tobacco, the next one will only give me 29 mania instead of 30. That's a nice way, neat way of doing the addiction mechanic. I'll put these there just in case. And need to get here. Ah, here's one. Okay. Probably. Ah, there's another one. Nope, this is a cattle town. Oh, good.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Yeah, apparently I do.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
Okay, so bad sounds also increase mania. Ooh.
The town dribbles.
At excessive doses, guiding clues begin to appear before my eyes. Interesting. Ah, that looks like a bonfire. Just 2 bonfires to go. Can I light these too? Oh, great. Now they must let me out of this district. Oh, didn't like that. direction. Yes.
He's alive. Boys, there's someone alive here.
I'm not the only survivor. There are people trapped in the town hall. They need urgent help.
Whoever's trapped in there is dead to us. Governor Sabarov's orders.
I assure you with my medical expertise, the people in the town hall are alive and not yet infected.
And who are you?
The only qualified doctor in this benighted town.
We're only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved only if the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead.
Open your eyes. The bonfires are lit.
Wait, really? Let me count them again. 1 fire, 2 fire, 3 fire. 5! Boys, there's survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route.
Hurry, and one more thing. At least wrap a rag around your face so you don't breathe in the miasma. Indeed, we'll need some kind of protection for the orderlies.
It's right terrifying to go in there. But it can't be helped. Orders are orders.
And you, survivor,
why are you still standing there? Get on out to the clean district, since you managed to walk all the way here.
And good luck to you in there. Tell the governor that I won our bet. The people in the town hall have a chance. Ergo, so does the town. My decision echoes into the future. The town is merely a sequence of districts, and I am the one to choose that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts. Or walk directly to my target. No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always undo my last move or start over. Interesting. Time travel, 4 minutes, 14 minutes. Okay. That's cool. You weren't able to fast travel in the previous game with Barak. You had to walk everywhere, which definitely imparted a different sense of like the town. But again, like Daniil is so in his own head that it makes sense that he'd only be interested in places where things happen instead of paying attention to the journey too. But I'm gonna walk because I want to go talk to someone to trade with. Can I not just walk? I guess not. Okay, and then it just sort of functions as a loading screen between districts. That makes sense. This game is definitely a lot like heavier processing load than the last one. You going to bed, Riven? Good night. I heard have a good night. What do you want? Yeah, we can hear you. Good night. I was going to ask you the same. What do you want? I'd like a drink. Been looking for something to cure my hangover since morning. I used to go to Stomatin's pub. He was a decent guy, would pour on credit. And now he's dead and the place is shut down. What do you mean? The pub is closed? It's open, but what's the point? Without Stomatin, nobody's running a tab anymore, only for money. And who needs that?
Hey, lanky guy. Was it your stuff our guys pilfered the other day?
I'd prefer not to be reminded of that incident.
Gee, don't get all jittery. It was a test to see if you were a good one or a bad one. A bad one would have run to grown-ups to complain. You were all right, though. Didn't lose your cool. Traded it all back in a whiz. That's the kind of thing we respect.
Thanks, I guess.
So I'll make it brief. We've convened the Children's Council and decided to accept you into our, what's the word, commodity exchange. But you can't play our games, and we're not showing you the invisible cat either. But trading this and that and whatnot, anytime.
So, what do you sell besides stolen mechanical devices? Dirt cakes? Twigs?
The Children's Council can change its mind, you know. Where are you going to get a hangover pill then? Or stinky feet cream? Or bits of colored glass? Our range of commodities is dizzying. Occasionally, someone even brings a schmouter to trade, if they're dumb enough.
Thanks, I'll keep it in mind.
So anyway, we hang out near tall places, ones you can see from afar. Like this place right here. If a giraffe was wandering around here, we'd be hiding under it, but our winters are too cold for a giraffe. And another thing, we don't need your little clinking things. Save them for beggars. They're worthless now. Bring us good, sound commodities. Beetles and butterflies. And nuts, too.
I have the title for my memoir's next chapter now. That time I traded crickets for morphine on a crumbling stairway. Ooh, package. Recipe, strychnine. Recipe, morphine. Hyoscyamine. Alkaloid extracted from henbane. Speeds up the heart rate, disrupts memory, provokes fits of rage. Immensely invigorating. Meridorm. Powerful sleeping draught designed to heal one's pains as they sleep. A surgeon's and an alcoholic's best friends. Removes hand tremors when consumed in small doses. Colored glass shards. When you look through them, the world shatters into a kaleidoscope of smaller worlds. And you see what you usually don't notice. It should only be done when there are secrets not yet found, as noted in the corner of the map. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, do I have anything worth trading? Not much. I'll hold off, see if I can find anything more valuable. Can't go that way. I've heard there's some humanitarian aid being distributed around here. Have you heard anything about it? Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm not sure anyone does that at all. This is a disaster. Grief was the last decent person in this cursed place. What does Grief have to do with this? He provided food for families in our district, handed out bread for the children. Now that he's gone, we will surely starve. So Grief's dead too.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
Oh, I know you. You're the doctor from the capital, right? I don't understand. How could you know me? Are my portraits hanging around town? Well, it's a small town. Everyone knows everything about everyone here. It must be strange for you. What kind of town is this with no schools or hospitals? It's always been strange to me. We're in the middle of an outbreak, but we have no hospital. How will you treat people without a hospital? It is strange indeed. They built the polyhedron, but neglected to build a basic hospital. That's what happens when fools are in power. Do you happen to know if there'll be a funeral? Did someone close to you pass away? They say Grief was killed. Terrible. He was the last decent person in this damn place. Did I hear correctly? You mean bad Grief, as in Grigory Filin? He provided food to families in our area, handed out bread for the children, and now he's gone, and without him, we'll surely starve. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. No, it's okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, Sawbones, that you? You the big city Sawbones? A doc, I should say. Yes? Don't you fret. I'm not interested in your jingle jangle. Not with the hassle. Just tell me straight, Doc. Am I plagued? Does he have a child's handprint on his face? You don't look sick. I'm serious and scared. Is it okay to admit fear to a Sawbones, doctor? Ever since I found out my Hulan had died, I've been scared out of my wits. They claimed her in 5 hours, and she was young and strong. Are you talking about your wife or your daughter? How could I marry her when she's of the kin? Or was, anyway. She left them, but was torn between the town and the steppe. I thought maybe if I quarrelled with her on purpose, she'd return to her kind, wouldn't suffer her fate no more. It's too late for that now. My condolences. Poor thing. Such a shame. I don't want to die, though. Give it to me straight, Doc. Will I follow Hulan soon? Should I prepare bread and milk? Or can it pass me by? So you suspect your lover might have infected you? It's not impossible. When did you see her last? The day before yesterday. In the morning. When did she die? Yesterday. I know very little of the plague yet, but it's clear from its dynamics that one can't survive the infection for more than a day. If you were infected, you wouldn't be here. Are you sure? Consider how many people have died since the outbreak began 2 days ago. The disease obviously develops very quickly. I'd say the incubation period is 5 to 8 hours. Oh, you've done me a service. Poor Kulan's suffering ended just yesterday. She came to me even earlier than that. Your math checks out, so... Doctor, sorry, I should address you with respect. According to your count, I couldn't have caught it from her. Maybe not from Kulan, but from someone else, someone you could have met even half an hour ago, easily. Don't celebrate just yet. If it takes 5 hours to burn someone out like a candle, then it's clear as day. I've been racking my brain. She was healthy when she came to me, only her legs were wobbly after a night of dancing. Then, suddenly, bam! Dead of the plague, like that. Shows you how death sneaks up on you, wicked, like a cut purse in an alley. This plague is one of the most virulent diseases known to science, if we can say it's known. Such loud words of yours. They ring here in this backwater. It's like an alarm bell, an artillery. They don't fit the scenery, like you. Can I help with something, Doc? You're looking lost as a newborn babe. Lost, am I? Maybe you can help. I'm looking for a doctor named Reuben. If I knew where he was, I'd have gone to him with my plague question. He saw the last outbreak, and it was Bulrock's, Isidore's, apprentice. But he's gone, vanished as if the earth swallowed him. You think he's right here in the warehouse? I'll be damned. I'm not sure myself, but I need to talk to him. Do something useful, at least. Tough luck. I'd love to repay you, but I can't. Don't know where Reuben went. You know, ask the little ones, the kids, if you run into some. They've scoured every corner of this place. They don't miss a thing. If Reuben is here, they'll seen him. Thank you, and take care of yourself. You dodged infection once. Next time, maybe you won't be so lucky. Daniil?
I'd rather not hear this.
He received a letter telling him about someone in the town who was reportedly immortal. Yeah, so he came to check it out. So he wasn't sent here, but he was possibly lured here. Because he doesn't know who sent him the letter or why. Everyone and their dog knows me, and how am I better? I'm not. It resembles a neurological tool for a really, really big patient. A throne fit for a warehouse king. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Yeah. This hasn't been established in the game yet, but interesting. The clock. This was Greece warehouse. Ooh, strict grief. The guy who was had the coffin full of boots. The coffin dude. The sort of local kingpin. Strychnine, great. Poison, which means a medicine. In small doses works as a stimulant. Ooh, marbles, now we're talking. Children look at the world through them and see it upside down, as if they were filming a cinema. Oh, do I not have room for more nutshells? Let's see. Can I move some stuff to my pockets? Let's say tobacco and valerian. There we go. Anything I missed? Man invented the wheel, and everything rolled straight to hell. Warehouses, it's safe here for now. Oh, just being near the fire ticks up my mania. Interesting. Or at least reduces my apathy. Yeah, interesting. No, it looks like it continues to boost the apathy, yeah. Which makes sense, it's invigorating, but do it too long, you'll overheat. Ah, here's someone to talk to. Bulls! Many bulls. You there, small child. Medium-sized child.
Halt! Who goes there? Turn your head up. Look at us. What's the password? Hackety Fackety sat on a pipe. Hackety Fackety smelled a bit ripe. All the king's crickets and all the king's geese couldn't get rid of Hackety of the smell of damp cheese. Now say the password, old timer.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a man, a doctor named Stanislav Rubin. Seen him around?
Sure we have. We see everything from up here, even that bald spot atop your head.
We don't have a doctor named Rubin, only a boiler man who needs no name to do his boiler work. Although, if you think about it, he's kind of like a doctor. He fixed the furnace. Cured it, I guess. So where do I find this boiler man?
Are you stupid? At the boiler house, duh.
Boiler house? Is that what you call the heating plant?
It's a house with a boiler in it, isn't it? Not some hot plant whose sap runs through the heating pipes.
I say folks these days believe the wildest things.
But you won't find anyone there. This pipe I'm sitting on is barely warm. That means something's off at the boiler house. Maybe the boiler man's lost his marbles. While he was there stoking the fires, the pipe was hot as hell, but now it's cooling down.
Therefore, to find the boiler man, I should follow the pipe towards its warmer end. Oh, hey, one of these guys. Oh, geez. Well, he is. Grief's had a bad one. I wonder what that says. A theater actor? Playing grief? This is no place for pantomimes. Yikes. Well, we're not in the plague. This district isn't infected right now. But pretty soon, who knows?
It was quiet until 9 o'clock.
Oh, and someone to talk to here. Warehouse children shared news. Reuben is hiding in the old boiler room. I need to find it. The closer the secret, the hotter the pipes. With the epidemic's onset, people seem to have gone mad, but the scene at the warehouses is excessively cruel, even by those standards. Even by local standards. That's where we are right now. So, where grief is. Hey, mister, what's that doodad on your chest? You mean this? It's no doodad, it's a brooch. Looks more like a do-mom to me. That's the worst pun I've heard in my life. Says who? Some guy wearing a lady's pin? It's a brooch. A man's brooch. Oh, did we broach a sensitive topic? Aren't you bored yet? Bored, chalkboard, cardboard. Let me think. No, I'm not bored, just a little pigletted. What, you don't think it's funny? Buzz off then. Enough. I'm looking for the boiler man. Your friends over on the pipe told me he was in the heat plant. I mean, in the boiler house. Then you're walking the wrong way, dummy. Follow the pipe the other way to get to the boiler house. Around here, the pipes are ice cold. You've a real maze here. Could at least put up some signage.
I'd rather not hear it all.
Oh, I see. It said he doesn't like the sound of the fire. So many children at the warehouses. Who are you? The new boiler man? Your friend said the boiler house was nearby. Am I heading the right way? Sure. See the smoke coming from the chimney? That's the boiler house. But the boiler man hasn't been seen in 2 days. I hope he didn't boil himself in his furnace. I hope he's okay too. Well, they only have so many models. Stands by hot pipes. Ruben must be nearby. Like, if you think of the whole place, this whole thing as a, children have taken over the town, sneaking around. This is where they nest. If you think of this whole game as a... Yeah, looking at red and blue objects also can increase things. But yeah, if you think of this game as this whole story as a play, then there's the main characters and then there's the extras. You know, the what are they called? The company. They play lots of different roles. So you see the models getting reused. And you'll notice they often don't have like real names. Like a lot of them are just named Pawn. What's up, kiddos? Right? Paper and they're drawn on. Cool. Keeps raising his chin to look taller. Let's say the trick is familiar. Cute. This is Notkin. He's one of the kid leaders. But clearly he doesn't want to talk right now. That's fine. I'll definitely take this stuff. Pen. Signs love letters and death warrants with equal disregard. Let's see. Can't draw my gun, which means I can't load it, which means I can't clear the bullets out of my inventory. It's too bad. Zentite. Reuben. Stanislav Reuben, a pathologist, one of the few doctors in this town, a straightforward and decisive man. He did something that provoked the anger of everyone, the Kanes and the kin, his friends and his enemies. One of those people who you know immediately upon meeting them that they won't die of old age. There's medicine left in the cabinet. Drugs saved for a rainy day, carefully rationed. What are you doing here, actor? I am no actor. I neither feel nor act. Call me a shadow, a remainder of a person, a trace, an echo, a glove left behind at someone's house. A useless thing, really. Who needs a lone glove? But it is proof that someone once was here to lose it. What kind of absurd theatrics? Is this some kind of grotesque performance? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely props for a bloody denouement. Why not, say, assume you really are speaking to a shadow, a remnant of a dead person? In black tights and a white mask? Really? You are a scientist, a researcher of death. So gaze into the face of a dead man. Perhaps then you'll understand why only a mask remains. Sounds like a metaphor. I'm more interested in the natural sciences. But you've come to a town ruled by sciences that are pretty unnatural, or have strayed far from nature. If you don't want to delve deeper, fine. Just know, if one like myself is here, then the person you were looking for isn't. Today, that person is already dead. In that case, I'd rather find a body than a metaphor. Sometimes the body remains, sometimes it doesn't. From Reuben, all that remains is a cache of medicine left for a rainy day. The kid said Reuben worked here as a stoker. How did that happen? He needed a hideout. Grief, an old friend, suggested this place. In the end, he even enjoyed stoking the furnace. Physical work soothes, leaves no room for thought. Only soot clings so deeply. Reuben was scrubbing it off himself when they came for him. Who were they? He never saw their faces, but he knew what they wanted, his silence. Reuben came closest to understanding who Simon truly was. After all, he was the one who pronounced him dead. He was afraid that revelation would not be forgiven. What revelation? What did Reuben discover? This is critical. Reuben witnessed a miracle, and he paid for it with his life. Will you tell me what happened or not? Was he murdered? By whom? 3 days had passed since Simon's death. Reuben hid here in the boiler room, but they found him, silenced him. "3 days? I'm far too late." Yes, Reuben did have a theatrical streak, but he preferred eye-catching dusters to tight-fitting tights, and he would never hide a grudge behind a mask. Abandoned alembic. Did the warehouse folks have their own swill? Oh, interesting. I wonder if I'm supposed to store things in here. Let me see. Let me try putting... Just put some... Right, yeah. Or in a different... Because I feel like we're going to be moving around in time. So maybe I can transfer things between time periods this way. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to put one strychnine in here. See what happens. And 3 walnuts. How do I change the number? Oh, there we go. Click and drag. I guess that's explains what happened to Grief, too. Like, I realize you don't know anything about these characters, but having played Pathologic 2, it makes me very sad to see this. Poor guys. I mean, I'm very fond of them both, even if Ruben in particular is an asshole. But we'll just have to see if we can make things work out better for them. Isidore Burak, a colleague of mine, the best doctor in town, summoned me here with a letter that promised something sensational. Aha. No, that's Bosturok. Burak is, yeah, there's two Buraks, which the game at this point hasn't made super clear. Isidore Burak was the town's main physician, who also, and then Artemy Burak is his son, who left town for a while and then came back recently and killed those guys at the train station. He's the Haruspex. Simon's trail is run cold. Perhaps his family knows something. Oh, there was one other little thought associated with Burak. Now that all threads to Simon have frayed, I must claw at any chance I find. With the epidemic's onset, people seem to have gone mad, but the scene at the warehouses is excessively cruel even by local standards. Okay, we've seen that one already. Ah. Gotta find a dumpster to kick.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
I can only do it once, though. Oh. There we go. Bad Grief. My boy! Oh. This petty lord called himself Bad Grief, an anarchist at heart, valuing freedom above all else, but only his own. Because of his friendship with the Olgimskis and the Buraks, he saw himself above the law. At least he had some small aesthetic sense, even if it was street level. Of course you think you like his aesthetics, Daniil. Yes. Oh yeah, he's got flair. Just gonna admire his clothing one more time.
Pinned him to the wall like a butterfly and left him to die. Even stabbed him with a knife for good measure. But he didn't die from those wounds. Do you know what he died from? Thirst. Do you have any water?
Yep. Why would a dead man need water?
He wouldn't. But his throat felt like it was filled with sand, even if there is no throat left.
Simon's murderer. Why would they think Grief killed Simon?
When you take out the pitchforks, you'll always find something to nail them with.
Grief saw the faces of his killers. Did he recognize them?
You're asking that as a detective? I'm afraid it's not that kind of story. Grief was killed by a mob, not a person with a name. He often thought about death, imagining what his last words would be. And when death finally came, do you know what he said?
What?
Ow. He said, ow. That was all he could think of. That was all he could come up with as he bled out, pinned to a wall by a pitchfork. How's that for last words?
Well, I had a patient drop his quill, lean to grab it, cough, and die. His last words, blast it. Another said, "Wish I had a champagne," turned toward the wall, and was gone. He said ow and thought to himself, what a disgrace. That's life for you. You muse on death, prepare for it, and when the time comes... I can spread rumors about his incredible wit at death's door myself, but to do that, I need to know when he died. Good question. Precisely formulated. Look around. Maybe something will give you a clue. Well then, I'll give it a try. I knew him. Not that well, actually. Alas, poor Grief, I knew him well. I knew him not that well, actually. A smuggler, not a murderer. He didn't deserve this. He did deserve this. Smothered by the train car, deathly reek, piles of infected bodies, rotting hope. But Grief was crucified for a different crime. Grief set up yesterday's escape, but he lied to us. I ended up in jail because of you. Yeah, we haven't really gotten into it yet. You betrayed the people who trusted you. People came in hopes of salvation, but you locked them in an infected train car. But Grief was crucified for a different crime. And the people came after you. Simon's murderer. You couldn't have killed Simon. You could have killed Simon. Did you send me out to die to remove a person who might suspect you? But I survived, and you did not. Hammers and pitchforks. Tools of mob justice. Bad Grief was cruelly murdered yesterday. My curse, my enemy. If only I didn't let them kill Grief yesterday. I would have learned today how he is connected to Simon's death. I hate you yesterday. I should probably go back this way. Peaceful districts are easy to pass through, but I'll have to pass through dangerous ones carefully on my own feet. Such districts are marked with color. Okay. Oh goodness. Ah!
It wasn't me. Don't glare at me like that.
Changeling, Clara. A strange little ragamuffin with hypnotic eyes. Simpletons claim she can heal with a laying on of hands. They also say she is Shabnak's sister and a harbinger of death. The vicissitudes of fame. I saw Clara in remote places no one else could reach, and at times it was as if she were in two places at once. Some vast presence lurks in her shadow. Who is she? That is a cool tableau. Those faces.
I won't touch you, so don't touch me.
Stop. Look into my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there's a thread between us. Who's she? Shavnak. You know, that bony monstrosity you don't believe in? The one that's making your hands shake right now? My hands aren't shaking. No part of me is. Seen who? I think that's what we just saw on the roof. Why are you so ashamed of your fear? Only morons are afraid of nothing. Of course, it would be best if you could just laugh at her, but you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Too serious? All right, here's a serious question then. What do you think I'm seeking? Shabnak is the plague's body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of weak people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head of solid oak wood, can see her is a very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? I'm told the scent of the local herbs has a strange effect on the psyche. Maybe so. Either way, she won't stop stalking you, whether you believe in her or not. She likes you. I can tell that from a mile away. But I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. I heed, O great and wise sage. Rule number 1. You're no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. Fair enough. Fighting a hallucination is like tilting at windmills. Yes, exactly. Keep thinking that. Good scholar. And the prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental device prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. Let's say this vision, let's say it manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pest. If I shoot at it, I'll dissipate it, which means the prototype can kill this Shabnak. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do your myths say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sigh from Bos Turok can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, she walks on tiptoe, careful not to wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. Shots from the prototype dispel the fog and all those dangerous whirls, clouds, and traps. If your so-called Shabnak truly is the plague, she'll be affected as well. You believe that the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe? Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires. They'll slow her down. And they've so thoughtfully placed heaps of brushwood all over town to prepare for it. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's something you carry inside yourself, some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she's close, she'll never stop chasing you. Yes, I know, I'm irresistible. This one's so simple, I'm not even going to give it a number. If she catches you, she'll devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out of her embrace the first time, but definitely not the second. No argument from me. Lingering beside a thick cloud of miasma must be deadly. And finally,
You're probably not going to believe me. She eats away most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune system. But you're not as easy to get to. Like someone's watching you from above. Protecting you, maybe? I don't know. From above? You mean from heaven? I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but I don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me, it doesn't matter. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. You have a point. Just being in a plague district feels like having a maelstrom raging inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, Bachelor. There's no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all, in the end. Thank you, girl. This has been a very strange conversation. The prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware.
I will kill you, Death.
I think I need to reload this thing first. Ah, shit. One. Can I reload this? Oh, there she is. Ugh, crap. Yeah, except I don't. That was my last one. Come on. Cool. 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 I don't think so. No. Yep. Whew. We made it. Alright, how the hell do I should be able to make... Because I have the equipment I need to make more... make more shooty juice, yeah, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Which is annoying. Maria, Simon's niece. It's like air itself is hotter in her vicinity. Listening, what's behind the wall? I, too, used to stand in strange houses sipping wine.
the future atlases of the town's sky, ardent admirers of Marina Kaina's talent for now. Daughter of Victor and Nina, eldest daughter of the Kanes, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs, young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire.
Ah, why can't I move on my own?
I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it.
I haven't said anything yet.
Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working?
Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service.
And Daniil, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard, that's all.
Who were you talking to?
Oh, the house, of course. But the hindquarters were not built by us, the Kanes, and this house is one of the oldest ones out here. It doesn't understand me, or rather, it pretends it doesn't. I hate hypocrites.
Is that a metaphor?
They've explained it to you already, haven't they? We, the mistresses, can feel certain things in a way simpler folk cannot. A trace of Uncle Simon's hand still lingers in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I can feel it, but the door's locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely.
A trace of his hands? Do you mean fingerprints, or is this another metaphor?
I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Burak, or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry, and I can feel his life still smoldering in this house, in some object or living memory. Perhaps he's even there himself.
You mean this place might hold some clue that could shed light on his fate?
Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid, and what you're doing, even more so.
You're investigating in your own way. That isn't stupid.
That's not my point, Daniil. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house and a whole town. In the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come.
Stop catastrophizing. Yeah. I don't understand where metaphor ends and thought begins with you.
We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling forever. I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come.
Shabnak, this will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching this house, I think I saw her? Some sort of monster, very close.
You've seen a Shabnak? You and Daniil.
A woman or a monster, I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything in this plague-ridden hell.
In this backwater of ours, the earth sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her.
If you're surprised, imagine how I feel.
She wasn't there in my dream, but that doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of the higher realms. They strive upwards. The clay spawn and rat brigands don't feel at home there.
Prophetic dreams again? I suppose I can't complain now, though.
Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your every chance. And so have I.
So what do we do now?
Go to the Stillwater. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with someone you hold dear before the end. I hoped to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. Forgive me, Maria. It's true I haven't done everything I could have. Although you know, and Daniil, this was in my dream too. I stood in this house, right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that, for some reason. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I overlooked. I must find it. The family heiress wanders the town, barges into houses, touches walls, and utters vague prophecies. She won't help me. Not exactly practical, no. Maria calls them signs on the town's firmament. Oh, I see. These are her, like, followers. Ah. Sticky! Orphan and Sneak. One of the children Isidore Barak surrounded himself with in his final days. Perhaps that's why Sticky couldn't let go of his legacy, or his heir. He got his nickname from his straw-like hair and a habit of showing up at the first sign of adventure. There are dozens of such restless teenagers in town. I don't think this one is special. What do you know, Daniil? Sticky is my special boy, and I love him so much.
Away from being a goner.
Ugh, you son of a barnacle. Lost the pin again. Maybe move it to the left? Hey, Sign, what you doing here? Go take a breather. I told you I'd call you lot when I'm done. Done with what? Picking a lock in someone else's house? I bet money you don't live here. And you'd lose it. I used to come and sleep here, like, all the time. You know, before Master Isidore died. That's why Maria asked me to break into the house for her. Isidore Burak is dead? What are you, born yesterday? Deader than dead can be. It's been days already. I have no idea how I missed that kind of news. Don't just stand there. Shove the door for me, will ya? Right here, near the hinge. You're heavy. It might just work. Does the door refuse to yield, little burglar? What, do you think I'm some dimwit? The front one took me 3 minutes, tops. The main study, though, that won't budge. It's as if they broke the locks especially so no one can open it. And blocked the door from the inside to boot. Ugh! Come on now, to the left. This again! Now I've broken my favorite pick, too. Is there something important inside that study? Course there is. The clues! It was the murderer who closed it, I tell you. So no one can investigate anything. So Master Burak stays unavenged. It can't be a coincidence, all of this. If nothing else, Isidore was a doctor, and he dies right before the plague comes, and his study is locked. You know how it was. This house was open all the way until the funeral. Then the killer knew he had to lock it, because they all understood it at the funeral. Not everyone grows 4 new arms after death, you know. That beast's claw, too, only happens if you fought for your life, tooth and nail. Now you're making things up for sure. How am I supposed to prove it to you? Master Burak's been in the ground 3 days. It's all over now. The killer, he was skulking here that very day. Seen him with my own 2 eyes, I did, because I wasn't at the funeral like everyone else. Still couldn't track him down where he ran off to. Ugh! You've seen the murderer. Who was it? Did you recognize him? I'm not telling you. You don't care one bit about Master Burak. All these days, you were cool as a cucumber that he's dead, that he's murdered. For you, Master Burak was some old man who wrote you a letter to the capital about magical, mystical Simon. And he was the best of them all. Hey, calm down. Why are you so fiery all of a sudden? I just want to help you, that's all. And who the heck are you? Walking around here all high and mighty like, and you did nothing. Bear. He came with you too, and they killed his father, and he was the one who they accused of it. Imagine that. And 5 days later, look where you are, and look where Bear is. By refusing to say who you've seen, you're just helping him hide and cover his tracks. Not the smartest thing to do. I'll find Master Burok's killer on my own. Or with Bear, maybe. Because we cared for him, and you never did. You care about Simon Kane, don't you? Have you ever thought he might be right behind this stubborn door, huh? Would have been nice, that, to open the door and meet Simon, to laugh together at his joke about the death of an immortal. Master Burok, they buried him at least. Simon, they didn't. Someone stole him. You didn't know that, huh? No one did. The Kanes thought they'd be able to keep it secret. Not from me, though. What if Simon's body is right here? I'll find it then, not you. If I can finally defeat this door, that is. Simon's body has disappeared, so I'm not the only one taking interest in his death, then. Oof, my health is not looking good. I never stole, but I used to have a friend. He also dabbled in dowsing. I think it was him who had taught me that curiosity must be unashamed. On day 2, someone barricaded Isidore's study. If only I'd came here in the morning. Alas, that day I found no time to visit my colleague. Or did I come too late and run into a locked door? Isidore's killer was seen on the 2nd day, but the trail is long since gone cold. I cannot catch him. Isidore's body was buried on the 2nd day. I can't examine it. Oh, I love this mind map. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Gives you a sense of what it's like to have a bachelor brain. Victor Kane. Georgie Kane. Not much else to do, I guess.
Sow an act, and you reap a habit. Sow a habit, and you reap a character. Sow a character, and you reap a destiny.
What do you want now, Daniil? The audience is over for today. Is it true that Simon's body was stolen? And if it was true, do you think I'd discuss my late uncle's body with you? Like he's some lost bull or a purse that caught the attention of a less than honest chambermaid? You want to track him down, don't you? So do I. I'll tell you this. You have only a superficial understanding of my uncle's disappearance. His body, if it even exists, doesn't matter much. I can still feel something living. It's more like a sigh than a chunk of meat. Well, we need to open Isidore's study anyway. It must be locked for a reason.
Isidore Burak worked behind this door, writing prescriptions and letters, writing an invitation to the town to Bachelor Dankovsky. I don't see that there's anything else we can do here. Okay. I'm going to pause for a second and see if there's a way to reload this device that I'm just haven't figured out yet. Because if we can't, I think I might be fucked. Okay. I can load it, but not. I have to do it from certain locations. Great. Yep. Hopefully not. Let's see. Can I just quick travel there? No, of course not. Not from an unsafe district. Well, here we go.
You can't.
I'm trying. Ah! No!
Who are you, Scarecrow? A masked actor, perhaps?
Whew! Well, that was scary. Alright. Yeah. Let's go visit that kid again. See if we have anything that she wants. Yeah. Woohoo! That is definitely not an element of the last Pathologic. Very intriguing. See what we got here. I mean, I know what we got here. It's It's the Olkimsky's house. Let's see if there's anything I can do in here. Oh, another clock. Oh, sweet. So any clock. If I store something in a clock, I can then access it from any clock. That's cool. Yeah. I don't know. Haven't tried it across days yet, but this is the stuff I put in the clock back at Ruben's hideout. So that's neat. Put my watch in here. In exchange for more walnuts. Here you are. Oh, but you don't want to talk. Known as Big Vlad, owner of the Bull Enterprise. Another great coat on this man. And he's got a bull brooch. Mm-hmm. Some excellent fashion in this town. I wonder. See what's back here. Okay, can't get in here. Or is it this door? It is this door. This is Capella's room. She's not in right now. And her clock is not lootable. Nope, I don't want to go that way. Aww, my cat is demanding my attention. She has dragged one of her toys into the room and is standing over it and yelling at me. So, one moment. I must praise her. Alright, the cat has been snuggled and praised. Oh wow, it's later than I realized. I should get to bed pretty soon. Yes, she did. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish this day out. Or we'll see how far we get anyway. Interesting, she doesn't want pens. There we go. Marbles are worth a lot. So yeah, I think if I go up and over this way, I shouldn't have to spend too much time in infected districts, or I could just run through here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think that's the play. See, will it let me go all the way, or do I need to pilot my way through the infected districts myself? Okay, yeah. If I slip through the archway without deviating from the route, the rest of the journey will pass without incident. Okay. I can turn into another archway, then I'll have to create a new route. I'll have to pass through dangerous districts myself again. So we need to go this way. Yep, nope, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What did you say? Oh, I didn't hear the burp part, I just heard the excuse me. Okay. Whew. We're good.
You're too high strung.
Oh, and there's a another staircase back here. Here we go. Bromide. Talking to me? Yeah, probably not. There's the polyhedron. Mm-hmm. And the cathedral. To make time. Oh, I love the rain effect on the square. This is so cool. It's a lot prettier than in Patho 1 or 2. Yeah. Like, I guess, to continue the theater metaphor, Pathologic 2 is like a new production of Pathologic 1 with, like, you know, a bigger budget and fancier sets. And this is the new production, the newest production. Sculpture made by Grigory Keynes. Freedom, Agony. It is. Alright. Let's go talk to Victor. Hey, Lily Cat. Are you ready for me to go to bed? Oh my. Hey, you. Khan, Caspar Kane. The Kane heir plotted his own course on the path of his family. His followers were called Dogheads. They wore beast-faced masks and lived in the polyhedron. This way they claimed to renounce their animal nature and approach the world of pure fantasy. They obeyed Khan blindly, hence his nickname. But Khan himself still retained the ability to doubt.
Only children can live in the tower. It's off limits to the rest.
With all due respect, you just keep visiting at the wrong times. I thought this was Victor Kane's study. It is. What, you don't think it looks right? No, it does. Only the owner is missing. Where is he? Ever since Mother died, he only ever goes to the Cape to visit her. What do you want? So you're Nina and Victor's son? All these times we've spoken and you still don't remember. I've known some scatterbrains, but you... But perhaps it's better like this. Uncle used to say the words of a Kane all have a trap door underneath, and usually more than one. Looks like you don't have a very high opinion of your own family. On the contrary, my opinion is very high, higher than the polyhedron. But their relationship to speech is complicated. Uncle called it dialectics. You can swindle with the truth alone, you know. The world is a deck of cards, he used to say, and the most important ones are always up someone's sleeve. Which of your uncles are you talking about? The one that's dead, or the one that's alive? I don't remember now. I was little, like a baby's tooth, when they taught me cards. They taught me to slip jokers into my opponent's decks, and to play dead, too. What do you mean, play dead? It's a term in cards, when you pretend not to notice your opponent's manipulations, and it gives you an advantage. I'm not here to play cards, just to talk. Then you've taken a wrong turn. You can't just do anything here. Everything is a game in the Crucible. Remember, in this game, everyone else is a joker, and the cards are either marked or from a different deck. That's what Uncle used to say. I won a whistle in a card game once. I lost it afterwards. Felt bad. Oh, I'll just be able to visit more of the house than I was in the last game. That's nice. Not much more, though. Oh, here we go. Oh, right, I should open that. Oh, actually, can I do anything with this? Use. There we go. Reagent. A plant-based dye used in a microscope. That's cool. Let's put that in here too. And water.
Think, damn it.
Okay. Can I knock it out this way? Yeah, I guess not. Damn. Oh, right. Should I talk to Georgie, too? Alright, let's go talk to Victor, and then see if that's a good stopping place. Okay. Gotta look at the cool sculptures first, though. Ooh. Yes. Yes, they are. Aha. Just gonna stick my head down here first. Oh, that's so pretty. It's remarkably calm here, as if nothing really matters. Victor Kane, pragmatist. Younger brother of Simon and Georgie. If the Kanes are the shining mind of the town, then Victor is the hands that create the bricks for building castles in the air. All his life he made sure the gears of fate in this unusual family turned in harmony with one another. Perhaps that's why he enjoys assembling clocks. It seems he was the only one who could rein in the impulses of wild Nina, his late wife.
A soul moves like a slow spring. The harder you stretch it, the faster it contracts when released.
Yes, yes, I found your brooch this morning. I remember when we stood on the pier and you dropped it. I jumped into the water to save it. How impudent I was. Please don't say that. You know that I... Who are you talking to, Victor? There's no one here. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Haven't you had enough? Are you here to argue some more, or to beg forgiveness? If it's the latter, it's too late. It won't make a difference. It's never too late. If I insulted you before somehow, then I'd like to apologize. You need not apologize to me. I bear you no ill will. Georgie, on the other hand, won't talk to you. Could you tell me about Simon, then? You're his brother, too, and I'm here because of him. You've been here for 5 days and visited us twice, and you still understand nothing? Georgie had high hopes for you, Dr. Dankovsky. He expected you to amaze him, and you turned out to be ordinary. You're just stagnating. I wouldn't be stagnating if you were frank with me and didn't talk in riddles.
So you want us to do everything for you? You're a scientist, Dr. Dankovsky. Why this idleness of the mind? This is not idleness, Victor. I promised to move heaven and earth, but I need a solid place to plant my feet. Death is time, the time in your life slipping through your fingers. To defeat it, you must tame time, or break it. Nothing new can be made without first breaking the old. That's what Simon used to say. Simon's dead. In the end, he was unable to break time as well. How do you know? Have you seen the body? Your current way of thinking doesn't allow for proper discussion. Come back when you understand. When you found a way to break time. I heard you made all the clocks in town. Are you saying I should smash them? It's clear. This is a lost cause. I can't save the town. I can't save Thanatica. I can't save Simon. There's only one way out. Aw, sad face. He make a sad face. Poor Dankovsky. An echo of Simon is hidden in Ambassador Burak's study. Vlad the Younger has taken charge of the fight against the epidemic. Badgrief is dead. Stanislav Rubin is dead. Interesting.
There's no point. I've lost myself and the whole town.
Uh-oh. This isn't good. I need a pick-me-up, drugs, or anything else. Uh-oh. Apathy has reached its peak, and the will to live fades. The last hope is to hold on to a thought. My hand reaches for the final bullet. I must act before it is too late. The town will perish. So says the logic. You abandoned Thanatica for the town. All the threads have torn. Maybe it's time to give up? No, Dankovsky, have the courage to fight till the end. Uh-oh. Nope. Enter the room of mirrors for the first time. Yep. What troubles you, senor? Your day is over. I just shot myself. Why are we talking? You stand inside a mirrored chamber. Look, one glass in which you shot yourself, more still in which your life goes on. This place allows a man to choose among the possibilities. I don't understand. You're free to pick the one in which you shot yourself and end your story there, or you can choose to defy death and give it one more try. Your business in the living world remains unfinished, no? I'm battling the sand pest, but I'm just not making any progress. There's not enough of me to deal with it. Then let us say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left still to do, and not enough of you. Your goal will pull you back to life, a hook lodged in your cheek. If you depart too soon, who will be there to bear this burden? Why are you hugging the clock? Look close. This is the clock you saw at the Stillwater, which then may let you live a different day, and this may be just what you need. How do you mean, live a different day? Is the clock somehow special? The clock is as common as can be, but what you'll do with it is not. Just stand before it and watch the motions of its hands. How the hell does it work? Does that mean I can rewrite the past now? Does it matter? Yes, it does. I must understand the underlying mechanism. Am I in this town or in a memory of it? It's like I'm everywhere at once, both standing here and giving a statement at the Capitol, acting and recounting my actions at the same time. And now it seems I can leap across days. What should I make of that? You come out of the shadows by degrees, senor. Indeed, it is as if you are at once both here and there. This thought of time is a mere line, entraps your mind. In truth, you are as free as ever. At once you're here and in the capital. One foot on yesterday, another on tomorrow. So that's how it is. I ask for clarity, I get smoke and mirrors. No smoke, but many mirrors, sir. To free yourself, you'll have to break the glass. Is there no way to avoid vandalism? Why smash mirrors? Because a mirror multiplies. They breed realities. Right now, you need to cull this herd, reduce them all to one, the one in which you're still at the still water, staring at the clock. Ad absurdum. No, that's the investigator that's interviewing me. It's all. Do I just pick one, I guess? I'll pick a mirror and then I'll... That does seem like a good stopping point. Let's see. The one at the still water. I think that's this one.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
Amalgam gained.
Optics. Vision. Their answer is in mirrors. Who's staring at me through the looking glass? It's more honest now. In every shard, the new me.
Okay. We're going to stop here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. Yeah. I did a, earlier this year, or last year, I did a stream of Pathologic 2. Yeah. I'm going to switch back over to the Discord audio.